gentlemen, Ruds here. We're going to do a shave of the day, and we're going to be pitting another two open combs against each other. You'll remember this, the Gillette NEW Short Comb. This time I have it mounted on a Weber Wave handle, and it will be going up against the iKon Shavecraft Short Comb on an iKon OSS handle. This was loaned to me by Dammit Goose from the Wet Shavers subgroup on Reddit, and both razors are loaded with a Vashkar blade. And in order to protect myself from myself, we'll be using Mickey Lee Soapworks Reunion. This is by far and away my favorite vetiver scented soap. It's just really a pleasure to use. Put a little bloom water on my face, and we'll get to loading here. First things first, I want to give a shout out to my homie Tristan, who celebrated his 10th birthday yesterday. I'm sure Dad got you pretty cool shave gear. We're gonna have to meet up again soon so we can talk straight shaving. As you can see, this Mickey Lee soaps just explodes out of the brush. Super easy to lather. Great scent strength. Great smell. It's not a super dirty vetiver that, you know, the majority of people wouldn't like, but it's dirty and earthy enough that the hardcores still enjoy it. So, all lathered up, and like we did last time, we will shave one side with one razor, and then on the subsequent pass we will switch sides. So we'll start on this side, and we'll start with the Shavecraft. This razor has a large amount of blade exposure. So it's really efficient. But if you don't respect it, it can bite you. Not a lot of gap, but definitely a lot of exposure. I don't know if you can see that. So left side, we'll do the new short. I figured the heavier handle would help me put them on a more level playing field. Both razors have a really natural angle to them, so they're pretty easy to, you know, find the sweet spot and just go to work. After one pass, pretty much the same. Lather up for pass two. Alright, so for pass two, new short left side. Let's see. I really enjoyed Scott Leslie's top 5 vintage and top 5 modern. DE razors. I watched those today on lunch break. I always seem to get a little bit right here with a DE. Okay, so for the left side, back to the Shavecraft Short Comb. I'll tell you, after using this one second now, I can definitely feel the difference in efficiency, aggressiveness, whatever you prefer to call it. Alright, pass two down. See that? I've been having some problems there with the DEs lately. I don't get that with my straights, but it's another story for another time. Alright, we're gonna get cleaned up and we'll come back and talk a little more. Alright, we're back, folks. All cleaned up, cleaned the razors off. We're gonna splash on some of the matching aftershave. Smells amazing too. Really no alcohol burn whatsoever today. That's a good thing. Face feels really smooth. Alright, so final verdict. Actually, before I get to the final verdict, I want to give you a tip. So, I'm not sure if everybody knows this, but that handle is slightly wider than the indentation right there. I don't know if you can tell, but this is the common bar handle. It's just slightly smaller. So in order to not screw up the gun coat there, what I did was I went to Home Depot and I bought some rubber washers, and they're pretty meaty rubber, and so I put that on the post here. That way when I screw it in, I can still get it as tight as I need it to hold the blade completely down, but I'm not destroying the coating because of the size difference. So check them out if you have a new short and you want to try other handles with a slightly fatter diameter post here. So which one wins? Quite honestly, I don't know that I can pick. This is a little bit easier to use because it's not as aggressive. So, you know, there's less thought involved. You just go along and do your thing. This is aggressive, but it still provides a great shave. I wouldn't call it as vicious as the, you know, like the R41 2011. It'll give you a great shave. And I don't know what it retails for. I think the head is $45. I think altogether you get head and handle for $75 when they're in stock. And I certainly have more money into this razor now that I've sent it out to Delta Echo for coating. So this one's going to be a push in my opinion. I think either one will do you good. The head weighs roughly the same. This is aluminum. This is brass, I believe. Somebody told me and I already forgot. But anyhow, both great shavers. I do prefer shorter handles myself. So if I was to own this, I'd probably be using this head on a 3-inch handle, not a... It's probably a 3.5-inch handle if I had to guess. So, yeah, both great shavers. Thanks, Dan McGoose, for letting me borrow this. Gonna give it a few more runs before I return it or buy it from you. That's gonna do it for tonight. Plan on seeing me later this week. We've got a Roman coming. Gonna hang out tomorrow night with the clean shaver Scott Ostermiller down in Warwick, Rhode Island. Tomorrow evening, amongst others that'll be there, so looking forward to that. See you all later, folks.